The Whispering Shadows. There was an old, forgotten village nestled deep in the woods, a place where no one dared to go. The locals called it Varner's Hollow, a name whispered with fear. The legend that surrounded it was simple, yet chilling: the Whispering Shadows. Years ago, a man named Varner lived there, a reclusive farmer who was rumored to dabble in dark, forbidden magic. One fateful night, his wife vanished without a trace, leaving only a trail of blood leading into the forest. They say he began to summon things from beyond the grave, using forbidden rites to try and bring her back. But when he finally did find her, it wasn't her at all. The corpse that stood before him was twisted and malformed, eyes empty like blackened pits. Desperate, Varner took the creature to his home and locked it in the attic, keeping it hidden from the village. The villagers noticed his absence, his house darkened, and the animals gone. Then, the whispering began. At night, if you passed the hollow, you could hear it, low, chilling whispers that seemed to come from every direction, growing louder the closer you got to the house. The whispers didn't sound like one voice, but many. They would call your name, urging you to come closer. The villagers would never return after hearing those whispers, and soon, the hollow was abandoned. But the legend didn't end there. Years later, a group of curious travelers, eager to uncover the truth, ventured into the hollow. They found the ruins of Varner's house, decaying under the weight of time. The air was thick with a suffocating silence until they reached the attic. It was there they found it, the thing that had once been Varner's wife, or so they thought. It stood, lifeless but not dead, its form twisted and broken, wearing a mocking smile. Suddenly, the whispers returned. But this time, they weren't from the house. The shadows in the corners of the attic began to writhe, forming shapes of dark figures, Varner's tormented soul and those of the villagers who had vanished, forever bound to the house. The whispers grew louder, filling the air with maddening screams. The travelers turned to flee, but it was too late. The shadows closed in, their cold, skeletal hands grabbing at their limbs, pulling them into the darkness. No one has dared enter Varner's Hollow since. Some say the whispering shadows still haunt the ruins, waiting for the next soul foolish enough to hear their call. And if you're ever near that cursed forest at night, listen closely. You might hear them too. The whispers, calling your name.